Why would a loving God allow pain and suffering? Part 3. Pain and Suffering, the Misuse of Free Will and the Evil of Mankind. A large portion of human suffering stems from the misuse of free will. God gave mankind the ability to choose between good and evil. Deuteronomy 30:19. To remove this freedom would be to remove the possibility of genuine love, faith, and moral choice. Without free will, love would be coerced, obedience would be mechanical, and worship would be empty. Yet tragically, humanity often chooses sin, and history bears painful witness to this reality. Wars, invasions, and revolutions have scarred the earth, often not because of God's design, but because of human desire for control. Countless conflicts have been driven by disputes over land, the pursuit of natural resources, or the hunger for power over others. Empires have risen and fallen on the backs of human ambition, leaving behind destruction, poverty, and grief. These are not the fruits of divine will, but of mankind's choices to prioritize greed and dominance over compassion and justice. The misuse of free will has not only fueled conflict within societies, but also within and between faiths. Tensions between religions, such as clashes over holy lands or competing beliefs, have often been driven by fear, authority, and the desire for dominance, leading to wars and persecution. Likewise, divisions within the same faith, such as between Catholics and Protestants or between Sunni and Shia Muslims, reveal how human pride and our power struggles, rather than God's will, cause our suffering. At its worst, free will misused in the realm of faith has turned religion into a battleground, when it was meant to be a pathway to God. One God created all of humanity. It makes no sense for him to desire endless wars between his own creations. A loving creator does not set his children against one another for eternity. The conflicts and divisions we see, whether between nations, cultures, or religions, are not born from God's will, but are a result of our own free will as humans. In James 4:1, we are reminded, what causes quarrels, and what causes fights among you? Is it not this, that your passions are at war within you? God does not cause these evils. He neither delights in suffering, nor ordains hatred, but he permits them because free will is necessary for authentic love and a genuine relationship with him. The gift of choice allows humanity to embrace God freely, but it also allows humanity to reject God, which we are warned leads to devastating consequences. Jesus teaches that God gave us free will, but evil comes when people misuse it. In John 3:19, Jesus says people often choose darkness over light, even though he came to save. And in Matthew 23:37, we see his sorrow because many refused his call. God never forces love. He invites us to choose him freely through how he suffered in human form for our sin as a man in Jesus Christ. Jesus is God, not just a wise man, teacher, or prophet, but God incarnate who chose to suffer with us and defeat sin. He calls us to peace, love, and unity, opening the way for all mankind to know God's heart. The devil twists our free will towards sin and selfishness, but Christ has defeated this power to set us all free.